Hello everyone and welcome back to a new reaction to I'm the Evil Lord of an Intergalactic Empire, Episode 1. Well, starting another new show for the new season, and this is going to be one that I've been pretty optimistic about, I'd say, generally more optimistic and more excited about than most, and that is because I'm the Evil Lord of an Intergalactic Empire is a show that, like most shows I watch, isn't something that I really know too much about, if anything at all. But there is one piece of information for this show that I do know, and that is that the author of the light novel for this show is also the author for Trapped in a Dating Sim, The World of Otome Games is Tough for Mobs. That show and that book, because I've read several of the books. If you see, I don't know if you can see my bookshelf behind me, but I do have a bookshelf back there with some manga and some light novels. And Trapped in a Dating Sim is one of the ones I bought because I enjoy the anime so much. And I mean, if it's the same author, I can only expect good things. I mean, that was a really fun show that had a lot of fun moments and a lot of interesting things happen. So, if this is another one of his works, I'm looking forward to it. I think it's going to be a good time. Other than that, though, I mean, I'm going in blind. Obviously, it's going to be different than that show. I mean, it could have some sort of isekai elements, I guess, but Intergalactic Empire screams a lot more sci-fi to me than fantasy. And Trapped in a Dating Sim did have a little bit of like those science fiction elements in it to an extent, but it was still mostly like a fantasy show, like for the most part. But I mean, he isn't like completely unaware of the sci-fi elements either, so I'm sure he's gonna do a good job with this too. And if the character writing and the world building is as good as it is in Trapped in a Dating Sim, then we're gonna be in for a treat. So I'm looking forward to this show. So let's see how it goes. There'll be two versions of this reaction. There'll be the timer-based version, one stick up your own video player to that. Or if you want to stay on this video, there'll be a smaller version of my own video player on the other side of the screen for you. Without further ado, let's get into I'm the Evil Lord of an Intergalactic Empire, Episode 1. Well, that's definitely sci-fi. We got spaceships, mechs, the whole works. A warp gate. Albertine. Uh-oh. That looks like a big laser beam. Suicidal. A mobile knight. The plundering count and his black titan. Oh, we're already in a space battle. Oh boy. Well, goodbye, Captain. So mobile knights are a thing. That's pretty similar to what we had in Trapped in a Dating Sim. They had some sort of mech creatures like in there too. This freaking knight's able to fight a whole damn like armada. Just cut his ship in half. Is that our evil lord? He seems more than alright. So are we gonna get some backstory on how he got to this position? Master Liam. Oh no. You're quite loyal as well. Welcome to the battlefield. Freaking going warp mode. I don't know why you had to be half naked to go into warp mode, but, you know, I'm not going to complain. A pen. She seems like she's going to be a fun character. And we have a maid as our captain. Well, this is a one-sided battle. And that's our engineer. What's with all the poses? Back to the fighting. He's definitely an evil lord. He's playing the role perfectly. Revenge upon my past life, so there is backstory there, and we're back in the real world, so we're gonna find out about it. Why do you want revenge so badly? So you as an office man, it looks like. Was an adult. Or he was married. And he has a kid. Well, they got one. What happened to his world?
いや、昔一匹大切に飼ってて、そいつのことが今でも忘れられないんだ。
一途なんだ。
それに今はミカとカナミだけで十分だし。
手間がかかる相手が増えるってこと？
愛情を注ぐ相手だよ。愛する妻と愛する娘、二人がいれば幸せで、どんな困難でも乗り越えられる。その頃はそう思っていた。
だから報告しろっつっただろ。先によ。
はい、すぐに連絡を入れたのですが。
届いてねえっつってんだろ、このクズ。
What an ass.
何やってんすか主任。課長は木曜はクラブっしょ。勝手に進めときゃいいんすよ。
いや、でも
容量悪いなもん。
会社はいわゆるブラック企業。嫌な上司にこき使われ、生意気な部下にバカにされ、時には手柄を横取りされ、失敗の責任は押し付けられ。
Nice. But at least he had the family, but something must have happened to them, I'm guessing, and that's what he wants revenge for.
全てを癒してくれた。俺は家族の幸せのために身を粉にして働いた。だけど。新田くんか。先輩、今度出るデラックスウルトラ合金のマジンガンダー。初めて水中専用オプションが立体化された完全版です。 絶対に買いですよ。
Still a gamer?
相変わらずだな、新田くんは。ほんとこういうの好きだよな、新田くん。はあ、こっちで合ってるのか？この辺詳しくないんだよな。ミカ？今日はカナミをスポーツクラブに連れて行く日じゃ。あの男、
Oh boy.
誰？ただいま。
おかえりなさい。今日は早かったのね。
ああ、
ご飯すぐ温めるわね。
今日はどうだった？
何が？
カナミのスポーツ教室。
今日ね、カナミスポーツチャンバラの試合で勝ったのよ。ねえ、カナミ。じゃあ、
おお、そっか、勝ったのか。すごいぞ、カナミ。なあ、ミカ。今日。
何？
いや、なんでもない。
もう、変なの。
Can't talk about it around the kid.
なんでもない。俺の勘違いだ。ミカに限って変なことなんかありえない。そう、ミカに限って。またか。
なんすか？
スリープになんないんだよ、席外すのに。
保存してシャットダウンしかないっすね。
はあ、
Going back to the same place. No one there this time.
そう。
Oh boy.
カナミと一緒。今どこ？あ、いた、あそこ。見えた。行こう、カナミ。パパー。
Oh boy.
パパってなんだ、パパって。違う、そうじゃない。あれはただの友達だ。
Oh, I don't think it's as nice as you think.
父親代わりに遊んでくれてる友達だ。そうだ、そうに違いない。
おい、何サボってんだよ。
すみません、パソコンの調子が悪くてスリープにしたらなかなか立ち上がらなくて。
ならスリープすんなよ。
休憩の時間はスリープにしないとセキュリティが。
なら休憩すんな。
Okay, give me a break, man.
いいから早くやれよ。
はい。ごめんミカ、今仕事中で。
大変なの。カナミが事故に。
カナミが。カナミは？
今手術に。
Oh my, that's really not good.
かなみちゃんのご両親ですか？
はい。
輸血が必要です。お願いできますか？
はい。
お二人の血液型は？
俺は AB 型 RH プラスです。
私は O 型の RH プラスです。
ではお母さん、お願いします。
俺は？
かなみちゃんは O 型でしたので、お母さんの方にお願いします。
なんでカナミが O 型なんだよ。
Oh, he's not the father.
父親は。
どういうことだよ。誰なんだよ父親は。かなみは俺の子じゃなかったのか。なんとか言えよ。
もう、あなた今頃何を言ってるの？
今頃ってなんだよ。俺は今まで聞くのを我慢してたんだよ。
何勘違いしてるの？
は？
我慢していたのは私の方よ。あなた家族のことなんか何も考えてないじゃない。残業続きに休日出勤、家には寝に帰るだけで会話なんてする間もない。あなたなんてこの家にいないも同然じゃない。
しょうがないだろ、仕事なんだから。
どんな仕事よ。
どんなって。
会社ではうだつも上がらず、出世もしなければ給料。
Now the freaking fangs are out.
貯金もない。カナミの進学だってあるのに、学費を考えたらろくなところに入れてやれない。そんな仕事で偉そうにしないで。 ったわよね。一緒になったら幸せにしてやるって。結婚して10年以上経つのに、あなたの顔見た時間全部足して何時間？
それは
あなたがいないこのうちで、私一人で家事をして、私一人で子供を面倒見て、私一人で生きてきたのよ。
それはお前の。
そうよ、私の仕事よ。私とカナミだけの生活よ。私とカナミ、二人だけの人生なの。このうちにあなたはいないの。カナミを連れて出ていくわ。
出ていくってどこへ？
決まってるでしょ。カナミ、パパのところに行くわよ。
待て！
どいて。
待てよ！
どいてったら。
待てって！
どいて！
出ていけば済むって話じゃないだろ。
済む話よ。あなたはカナミのことどうだっていいでしょ。
ずっと育ててきたんだ。どうでもいいわけないだろ。
育てたのは私よ。あなたはいつもいなかった。
This is some rough domestic stuff.
なあ、カナミ、お父さん一緒にいたよな。カナミもお父さんと一緒にいたいだろ。
私、向こうのパパがいい。
どうして
And there goes his family. Nothing to live for.
はい。
お前この送金なんだ？
なんでしょうこれ。
なんでしょうじゃねえだろ。なんでわけのわかんねえところに5000万も送ってんだよ。
いや、そんな記憶は。
見ろよ、お前の端末からだって記録が残ってんだろ。
そんなはずは。
Man, I see why he wanted fucking revenge.
俺は会社の金を横領したことになり、懲戒解雇処分となった。
Why was the entire freaking world out to get this damn man?
ミカから離婚を迫られ、カナミの親権を取り上げられ、養育費まで請求された。
何やってんだよ、シーリー。
すみません。消えた金を弁済することを条件に会社とは示談となり、裁判を免れたが。
I mean, God, this is fucking a depressing backstory.
使えせるんだよ。新田くんか。先輩、今度出るロボカイザーの 8K リマスターボックス、幻の第12話が入ってます。
Yeah, I don't think he's gonna be able to pre-order that in his current living state.
すごいな。12話見たかったんだ。買ったら一緒に見よう。真面目に頑張れば、いつかは必ず
Just keep telling yourself that.
カナミと会える日も。本当は俺の子じゃないってのにな。それでも必ず報われる日が来るって。
Life has not been nice enough to you to be, yeah, that positive. And now you've got some sort of sickness, it looks like.
医者にかかる金はない。保険もない。金を借りるあてもない。借りても返せるあてはない。死の間際に大事に飼っていたペットが迎えに来るって話があったな。
I never heard that one before.
来てくれるかな。
Something's coming to pick you up.
なんだ夢。
You need a lot of darkness in your heart to freaking
端末で何を。
become an evil lord.
送金。そんな横領した犯人は課長。
And he was the one that was having the affair with.
あいつ高そうな店で。ミカの浮気相手をカナミの父親は課長だったのか。
お前も悪い女だな。旦 旦那に借金背負わせた挙句養育費までむしり取るとか。
私と暮らせたんだから、それくらい払って当然よ。あの男には金稼ぐ以外の価値はないんだから。
Trash.
カナミはあいつの子じゃないってのに。
私は優秀な遺伝子を残したいの。あんな男の子供なんていらないわ。
怖い女だ。
なんなんだよこれ。
He's really just how fucking bad his life has been.
俺は夢を見ているのか。
いいえ、すべて現実ですよ。すべて真実なのです。
And who are you?
必死に働き、苦しい生活に耐えてきたというのに、すべてはあいつらの嘘。こんな非道が許されていいのでしょうか。
This is the guy that recruits him.
絶対に許さない。復讐してやる。あいつらに復讐。
絶対に復讐してやる。なんて上質な怒り、憎しみ、そして
It's his it's his favorite food.
私は善良なあなたに興味があるのです。
ふざけるな。善良に生きたらこの結果だ。他人など気にせず自分の幸福を求めればよかったんだ。
Oh, that's what you're gonna do in the next life, I bet.
綺麗事だ。
素晴らしい。素晴らしい。
もし来世があるなら俺は好き勝手に生きたい。
How convenient. I have the power to do that.
他人を踏みにじる悪になりたい。
そんなあなた私はあなたを違う世界に送り届け
Just sign the contract without reading it and you'll be on your way.
案内人とでもお呼びください。私はあなたにプレゼントを用意しました。
Sci-fi.
世界に転生してみませんか。剣と魔法のファンタジー。
The classic
似ているけれど異能力がある世界。
superhero
時代劇
period.
西部劇、恐竜時代、ありとあらゆる異世界をご用意しました。
We're going sci-fi mode.
これって新田君が言ってた小説のことだと思ってたの。まさか本当に。
さあどうぞお好きな世界をお選びください。
Sci-fi. Sci-fi.
新田君とよく話していたやつ。楽しかったよな。こういうのでバカ話ばかりして。
科学と魔法が発展した SF ファンタジー。
A wonderful choice.
制度で王族と貴族が支配する世界ですね。
Still got nobles then.
惑星を支配する領主、伯爵家に転生さ
A whole damn planet.
伯爵。ずいぶん偉そうじゃないか。
覚悟は決まったようですね。それでは次こそ良い人生を。
Alright, time to leave this shitty life.
貴族に生まれ変わるなら自分の幸せのために
He's gonna make a very good noble.
他者を踏みつけ
悪の限りを尽くしてやる。
楽しいな。弱者をいたぶるのはこの上ない愉快だ。
He's fitting right into that role. Not happening, buddy.
もっと俺を楽しませろ。この悪徳領主リアム・セラ・バンフィールド。
Liam Sarah Banfield.
転生にご案内。
Alright. So that was I'm the Evil Lord of an Intergalactic Empire episode 1. And it was a bit of a fun start, but also a pretty depressing start as well. I mean, the start of the episode, we got to see like who the guy is now. His name is Liam Sarah Banfield in his new sci-fi fantasy life. And he is what he says he is. He is the evil lord of an intergalactic empire. That's what the title says, and that's what he's doing. He is living his life to the evilest he possibly can and just seeking entertainment in all of its forms and stepping over everyone to get it. And he's going to do a pretty good job of being a noble in this new world with that type of mindset. But yeah, other than that, I mean, the bulk of this episode was seeing the man in his old world and seeing his entire world come crashing down on him just because, life gave him a really shitty hand and put him around some pretty shitty people. He had a bad job, but he had a wife and kid that he was supporting as best as he could. They were his like rock basically that gives him the drive to keep going to that crappy job every day. And then eventually we start to see the pieces start falling apart. He finds out that his wife is probably having an affair. Then we find out that his kid isn't even his kid because they don't have the same blood types. So that means, and they don't have a compatible one, so it means it's impossible for them to share the same. Um, that she is one of his actual childs. And then after that, his boss at his job like just literally commits an illegal act and blames it on him. Like, just how scummy can you really get? But they already hated the guy for some reason the entire time. I don't know what he freaking did to earn so much hate from his company. But they screwed him over and then forced him to lose his job. That gave his wife the excuse to finally officially file for divorce and kick him to the curb. And then he had to live like just an even worse life, working construction, having no money, having a crippling debt, and then he gets really sick, and at the end of his life, we have Mr. Demon Lord or whatever the heck that um celestial being was that came down to basically show him exactly how the truth went down, and we got to see that his ex-wife basically came up with the whole plan basically to screw him over, and she was having an affair with his boss at work. The boss was the one that did commit the fraud that they blamed on him and got him fired and nearly sued for. And yeah, just we got to see that all the people that were important to him in his life basically, created his demise because they hated him for some reason. And yeah, he lost everything, and because he lost everything, he is not going to work for anyone in this second life that he's been given. He is going to simply work for himself, do whatever the hell he wants, do whatever he pleases, and knock everyone out of the way that tries to stop him from having fun. So, yeah, gonna be a fun time going forward. I mean, he's gonna make a very good evil lord, like I've already said. I mean, he's gonna be in a noble house, a pretty high up noble house too. They said that his parents are gonna be counts, which is I don't know all the rankings from like nobility, but I'm pretty sure count is that like behind duke and that's it really? Like obviously there's the king and the queen and stuff, but I think after that it's duke and then it's count. So I mean he's near the top of the freaking, the royalty with that ranking. So I mean, yeah, the show's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait to see just sort of what evil things the guy does and how it plays out. I mean, we've seen a lot of the other characters that we're probably going to meet going forward because I'm expecting us to kind of go back in time to see how everything got started and eventually work its way up to see how we got to the point where he was piloting that like mobile night thing and just fighting everyone and had that other knights that it was a second in command and the maid that's like leading the ship or whatever. So we'll probably get to that point eventually, but we're probably going to first see how we actually got to that point. So should be a fun time, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the show. So with that, thank you everyone for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed and want to see more. This has been I'm the Evil Lord of an Intergalactic Empire, Episode 1, and I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.